The galaxy had always known peace. For centuries, the United Galactic Alliance had maintained order, with the various alien species living side by side, trading and thriving. No one could remember a time when war was anything more than a distant memory. That was until the day the humans reappeared. It had been centuries since humanity had mysteriously vanished from the galaxy, leaving behind only legends and whispers. No one knew what happened to the ancient humans, but their ships, their technology, their cities had all disappeared. The galaxy moved on, with the once mighty human race nothing more than a footnote in history. But then, a strange signal was detected near the outer rim of the galaxy. It was faint at first, but it grew stronger over time. A galactic council made up of the most powerful species in the galaxy debated for weeks whether to investigate. The Alliance had long prided itself on its stability, but this signal, it felt different. The signal came from a massive, uncharted region of space, a place that no one dared venture. For decades, it had been considered nothing more than a void, a dead zone. Yet the signal persisted. Eventually, the Council made the decision to send a fleet of warships to investigate. They gathered their best, the most advanced ships from all across the galaxy, ready for whatever they might find. As they entered the void, the ships slowed, their sensors scanning the eerie emptiness. But then, suddenly, the sensors lit up. Something huge was there. A massive fleet of ships, unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen, emerged from the darkness. These ships were old, ancient, and covered in strange symbols no one could understand. They were shaped like no vessel any of the current species could comprehend, sleek and angular, with smooth metallic surfaces that seemed to shimmer in the light of distant stars. The alien fleet froze, unsure of what to do next, and then the fleet spoke. "This is the fleet of the ancient humans. Stand down or be destroyed." The message was broadcast across the entire galaxy, and the Council's ships trembled in their hulls. No one had ever heard of such a thing. The humans had vanished, their cities in ruins, their ships lost to time. But here they were, a fleet of unimaginable size, with technology far beyond anything the current species could produce. The Council sent emissaries to negotiate, but when they arrived aboard one of the human ships, they were greeted by something none of them had expected. The humans were not dead, they were sleeping. Inside the ship, rows upon rows of human soldiers and commanders were preserved in stasis pods. Their bodies were perfectly preserved, but their minds were still as sharp as ever. One human leader, a woman who appeared to be from Earth's distant past, awoke first. Her name was Captain Althea Riker, and she had once commanded one of humanity's most advanced warships, the Pride of Earth. She looked around at the alien ambassadors, her eyes cold and calculating. "You should not have disturbed us," she said, her voice stern. The council members were shocked by her words. They expected humanity to be either docile or gone forever, but Captain Riker was neither. "Do you think you can control the galaxy, as you have for so long?" she asked, stepping forward. "You have no idea what humanity is capable of." She turned and gave a command to her ship. The massive fleet of ancient human warships, all of which had remained dormant for centuries, roared to life. Engines hummed, weapons powered up, and the ships emerged from their stasis, their ancient hulls crackling with raw energy. The alien fleets, which had always been the undisputed rulers of space, were left stunned. They watched as the human fleet began to move with a speed and precision that none of them had ever seen. Their ships didn't just move, they seemed to bend space itself, slipping between dimensions to avoid attacks and counterstrike with terrifying precision. "Activate the weapon," Captain Riker ordered. Suddenly, the human ship's weapons systems unleashed a wave of energy that tore through the fabric of space. Massive beams of light and energy shot out, destroying entire fleets of alien warships in seconds. The Alliance forces tried to retaliate, but the humans were always one step ahead. Their weapons were faster, their tactics sharper, and their ships more resilient than anything the aliens had ever encountered. As the battle raged on, the aliens realized that their entire understanding of warfare was being rewritten. The ancient human fleet didn't just fight. They adapted, evolved, and responded with a speed that felt almost instinctual. The captain's voice echoed across the galaxy once more. "You've ruled this galaxy for too long," she said. "Now it's our turn." The alien fleets attempted to regroup, but it was no use. The human ships were relentless, their technology allowing them to predict enemy movements before they even happened. With every battle, it became clearer that the humans had never truly left. They had just been waiting for the right moment to return, and when they did, they were more powerful than ever. As the last of the alien warships was torn apart, Captain Riker stood tall, her crew behind her, their expressions unwavering. The galaxy was never the same after that day. The Council, now in disarray, could only look on in awe as the human fleet took control of the Outer Rim. Their technology spread like wildfire, and the human influence quickly extended throughout the galaxy. For the first time in centuries, the galaxy knew fear, not of a single alien species, but of humanity. No one knew what the ancient human fleet was truly capable of, but one thing was clear: they had never truly been gone, and now they were back. Humanity had returned, not as conquerors, but as the rightful rulers of the stars.